This week's video is the first in a series of lessons on deconstructing the pentatonic scale. Each week we'll be looking at the pentatonic scale from a different perspective, with a view to be able to connect the whole scale across the whole fretboard of the guitar in any key by the end of this series. So it's a pretty tall order, but if you're up for it, grab your guitar and we'll get into it after this. So in this first video, we're going to be looking at the A minor pentatonic scale on single strings, starting with the A string because we're in A minor. So if you didn't know already, the pentatonic scale has 5 notes, and in the case of A minor pentatonic, the notes are A, C, D, E, and G. So those notes are open A on the 5th string, C on the 3rd fret of that string, D on the 5th fret, E on the 7th, G on the 10th, A on the 12th, C on the 15th, D on the 17th, E on the 19th, and if you have a 22nd fret, you'll have G on the 22nd fret. That's quite a lot to take on straight away, so a good idea is to take a few of the notes and just start messing with them, just improvise with them. So we can take the first 3 notes, A, C, and D, and just try and play them in different ways. So and I can try things like that, like hammer-ons and pull-ups and slides. You can use this as an opportunity to practice things that you wouldn't normally play, because we're often playing in positions, so it's a good way to break out of your usual playing and try some things along a single string like a sitar sort of does. Okay, then you can add the next note, E, and what you do is you just add that into the mix and try and do as many combinations of notes going to E. You can play notes more than once, try different picking things, pick in different spots, just get creative with it. The next note is G, so there I added the A on the 12th fret. So we'll continue on to the C on the 15th. Then you can add the 17th, the D. Try out different vibratos if you like. E on the 19th. You end up on the 22nd if you have it, the G. Okay, so now that you understand the process of how to learn the notes on one string, let's move to the D string. So, as you remember from before, our A minor pentatonic scale, it has the notes A, C, D, E, and G. This time we're starting on a D, so it's open. E is on the 2nd fret, G is on the 5th fret, A is on the 7th, C is on the 10th, D is on the 12th, E is on the 14th, G is on the 17th, A is on the 19th, and if you have a 22nd fret, you'll have a C again. Okay, so I should point out at this point that the pentatonic scale is composed of major second intervals and minor third intervals. If you don't know about this sort of terminology, basically it means that if you go from D to E, it's 2 frets apart. We call that a major second. And if you go from E to G, it's 3 frets away, second to the 5th fret. So that's called a minor third. So all it means is a minor third is 3 frets and a major second is 2 frets. So E to G is a minor third, G to A is a major second, A to C is a minor third, C to D is a major second, D to E is a major second, and then it happens all over again. Minor third from E to G, major second from G to A, and minor third from A to C. Alright, let's do that process we did before, but a quicker version of it. So we'll start with D, E, G, and A. So 4 notes this time. Okay, let's add the C on the 10th fret. Add the D on the 12th. Let's go to the 14th, add the E. Next one, G on the 17th. A on the 19th. And then finally C on the 22nd. Let's move to the 3rd string. You got G, open, A is on the 2nd fret, C, a minor third away, is on the 5th fret, D on the 7th fret, E on the 9th, G on the 12th, A on the 14th, C on the 17th, D on the 19th, and this time on the 21st we have E. So we'll start with up to the 7th fret. So G, A, C, D, and then add the E in. Go to the G on the 12th. Okay, 14th fret, the A. Okay, then C on the 17th. D on the 19th. And then E on the 21st. that's the third string. Now the second string. So this time the open string is not part of the scale. So we start on a C on the first fret, then D on the third, E on the fifth, G on the eighth, A on the 10th, C on the 13th, D on the 15th, E on the 17th. This time on the 20th we have a G, and if you have the 22nd it's an A. So we'll start off with C, D and E. We'll add the G in. Then we'll add the A in on the 10th. Okay, then we'll add the 13th fret in, the C. And then the 15th we'll add the D. And then the E on the 17th. Okay, then on the 20th fret we've got the G, A on the 22nd, so that leaves us with two strings and they're both E. So we'll start with the first string here, which is open, open E. Then we move to G on the 3rd fret, A on the 5th, C on the 8th, D on the 10th, E on the 12th, G on the 15th, A on the 17th, C on the 20th, and if you have the 22nd you've got D. So let's go through that. E, G, A. And then we'll add that C in on the 8th fret. And then we'll add the 10th fret D. E on the 12th. And then on the 15th you've got G. And then on the 17th A. On the 20th C. And then D on the 22nd. Let's go through them on the 6th string. Up to the D on the 10th. Then 12th fret E. 15th you got the G. Up to the 17th on the A. 20th you got the C again. D on the 22nd. Okay, so just a couple of final thoughts before we finish the video. If you had any trouble with the terminology or anything like that, then don't worry about that stuff right now. By the end of the series, I'm sure it will be all very clear to you. Also, take advantage of the slowdown feature in YouTube, slowing down to 75% or 50%, and not watching the video necessarily in a linear way all the time. You can go from the start to the end or to the middle, wherever you need to work on. Just use it the best way that you need to. If you didn't play along with the examples, then I feel like you're missing out on a big part of the video. I think I played that scale for years before I actually played the entire guitar, so that's the main goal of this series, so make sure you do that. So with that, if you like this video and want to see more of this type of stuff, click the like button and subscribe, and if you have any questions or anything, write them in the comments below if you need any help, and I'll see you in the next lesson.